1 is the target, and it starts at a fraction over 8 and over. Play. We're ready to go. Solid, very solid.
Very tight. That means a lot of us are uncertain about who's going to win here. Game of cricket, though.
Watson goes leg side. He's off the mark.
Hold to play in this PSL.
Yeah, run!
Oh, that's a good shot. Very, very quick this outfield, and yep, it's gone for a boundary. It's the end of the over. 11 for none. Holding his shape and not trying to overhit the ball.
He's down at 66. Calls for the single. He's going to get 4. And he caresses it for 4. 22 for no wicket from 3. He's punched this through extra. And they're going to get 2. Oh, now they might have to have a look at that. It's the captain. Now he's tried to retrieve this. Oh, it's like a bar of soap. It just won't stay in his hands. Now, I think he might be okay. Oh, it's going around there like on this field like a snooker table. Now then.
Thing is, when he first touches the rope there, he didn't actually have it on his hand. I think it was the next time when his knee just
scared of using up deliveries because he knows he can catch up. He's going to get 4 more here. That's not a good line from the bowler, Noman.
He's really been manipulated around the field here now. Watson taking control. See the experience of him. A couple of good tucks just in front of the point, and now hangs back, rolls his hands over it. Smart cricket.
Smart cricket from Watson, but you can't bowl down there, not to Shane Watson. He'll sweep you all day.
Oh, I don't think he's finished here either. He's got his way. He got a stacked offside field.
Oh, that's a magnificent shot. He has just rocked back and clouted it over mid-off.
Yeah, he gets a taste for it, doesn't he? No surprise there that he hadn't finished his boundary spree in this over. Once he gets a bit of a taste for the boundary, gets a bit of that sense of just dominating one bowler, he'll take the opportunity.
Pity about that single first ball, isn't it? Because it meant that but Mohamed Irfan, when he bowls, anything can happen.
Isn't it incredible? You get different assets within a bowling unit. One of them's height. The other one's the ability to swing the ball either conventionally or the height. This is the wicket. You see he's trying to swat it across the line here. And it was caught by the substitute fielder, Irfan Khan. Good catch as well. Plenty of travel on it. But that's the difference, Wilco. It's just that little bit of height.
33, 3,800 runs in his T20 career. He's got a century in there as well. Up through the gears. 28 from 18. Tucks him round the corner. And it's continuing his run of boundaries.
Well, it was effortless, and I really believe that's key to facing fast bowling. Make minimal movements, let the ball just do the work for you. It wants to travel as fast as it can in that direction, so let it. A little shimmy across to the onside and just
teams in
this format and the domestic competitions around the world. This is why he's picked up, because of his all-round capabilities. He needs the bowling to stay strong. Watson on fire. He's playing beautifully. It was so good to watch him use experience early on. How he used his brain to adapt to the surface, changed his style and technique, and has made a huge success of it now. 50 comes up.
Now, just on Andre Russell, he was the leading wicket taker in the inaugural season of the Pakistan Super League. Here we are in season 4, and he's up against the evergreen Shane Watson. He was so good through there. Oh, and there as well. Oh, pick the bones out of this one.
Yeah, well, the pace is up from Andre Russell back at 135, but it just is that hit-me style, nothing on it, just straight. Lengths are no good. Watson knows an opportunity here to finish the power play strong. It's the lack of confidence in Russell's bowling.
Well, there we go. Aerial. Get it in there. The old lucky T-shirt launcher. Gaboon. Oh. Leaking boundaries here on Multan.
3 in a row, and Viv loves it. Why wouldn't you? Watson playing with great experience and skill, seeing class, some quality strokes, some touch play and power. So Watson showing us his full array here. Where does Russell go now? Must be feeling the heat. There's Multan. And that's not going to help. Just what Rousseau would have been hoping for. He's 0-5 and a little leg stump long hop that he can just tickle away, and that gets him off the mark.
Left-handers, eh? Love it there. All very comfortable. Yeah, breathe a sigh of relief, because he's now used up an over. Here is Saad Afridi. No, cries are captured, but Rousseau has dined out with a boundary straight away.
There hasn't been a huge amount of spin, so you need to be straight, wicket to wicket. We saw Nawaz do that well, we saw Fawad Ahmed do that well, but Afridi starts with width. Allows Rousseau. Let's have a look for Buzzhead.
With the Brill Cream, the ambassador of note. Well, there's that little drift in. Wonderful stroke to finish the 8.
Brings up his 50, Shane Watson, in 29 balls, 79 for 1. Eamon, confidence is good. Yeah, he's adapted well. He's adapted his style and technique to the way the surface is playing, and he's a man in form. Excellent.
Is the required rate. Catch it is the call. Will this be taken? Has to be taken. Call for it. And it's a good catch. That last tumble probably was not needed, but in the end it was pretty dramatic. And Watson has been dismissed. Something to look forward to for Multan Sultans now.
The first time that he's been asked to hit off the front foot by the Afridi. Hold this one a little slower. That looks fine. The back foot looks fine as well, but he bowled a little slower and bowled it up to Shane Watson. Shane Watson trying to go.
Pretty impressive with the ball, especially here in Sharjah. Shahid Afridi has picked up a wicket. That of Watson. Riley Russo drives him for at least a couple of runs. That's in fact gone for 4. Beautifully timed through the offside. A strong drive, and Afridi is a little stunned. He was expecting the fielder to stop it, not to be.
Bowled it at a brisk pace, comes onto the bat, so the flat bat through the offside is an option, and it's skidded away.
Strike rate average of almost 30. Got a 70. That's into the gap, and 4. That'll hurt Irfan quite badly. After bowling a couple of good balls, has gone away for 4, and so pressure is released, and pressure is once again on Multan Sultans.
Russo, after Watson's dismissal, has taken the mantle. Couple of pretty crisp boundaries. Short ball. It's a quick outfield, small ground, the pull shot in the gap.
Edge and gone for 4 again. Yeah, I think he saw mid-off up in the circle, so wanted to get through that angle over the infield, sliced it into the fence over the third man range.
Just making sure there's no pressure built. The intent to smash it down the ground big, outside edge, and
33 required from 30, and Quetta are going about their business well. Umar Akmal with his first boundary. Lots of time to play the shot.
Here's Russell. And there's Rousseau. And it's all go through cover here.
Well, I think Andre Russell is a problem for the Multan Sultans with his bowling, because clearly he's not 100% bowling fit. He's bowling at pedestrian pace, and the ball is coming out so badly. He's got a problem. He's had a problem with his knee. I think it's the left knee, the one that lands not nearly the force that he should be as a bowler. .50 up for Riley Rousseau, the South African in the Quetta Gladiators team. He's 50 with 7 fours and a 6 from 35 balls.
Rousseau, the Kolpak king, and he loves it in this part of the world. Dines out.
Picked up, short of a length, and Riley Rousseau is enjoying Andre Russell's bowling. 143 for 2.
Yeah, Riley Rousseau, wonderful addition to any franchise T20 side. Brings up his 50 again. It's just such a force. It took a while to get going. In fact, he was none from 5, then he got that one off his hit.
Rate of 150 for Riley Rousseau. 7 fours and a 6.
And he was still slow to get going, but once he knows how to play catch-up, he can be so lethal. Well, that's easy. Lovely deft touch. There's no slipping. There's no third man. And now a 50 partnership between these two.
Yeah, the 50 partnership bus keep on trucking. He's got his eye in well here, Rousseau. The Dan Christian, he comes fresh off the plane from Australia, from the top 4 teams of the 6 to go through to the playoffs. Pick up a couple here. It's going to be 4. And the scores are level.
Yep, mascots are all happy, pumping around Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Rousseau was clickety-click, 66 from 44 in 0. He tries a little change up here to Dan Christian. And time to finish things off.
1 required. That's the winning blow. And Riley Rousseau steers Quetta Gladiators home here in Sharjah. He finishes 67 not out. And in 18.3 overs, Quetta Gladiators 161 for 2. They have beaten Multan Sultans by 8 wickets, and now Quetta have won 3 out of 3.
Gladiators continue to be undefeated in the HBL PSL 2019 Season 4. Congratulations to the Gladiators there. There you go, the chief gladiator, the legendary Viv Richards, celebrating there, the man from the Caribbean, It has been a great run for the Gladiators.